I probably cut that previous video a little too early because the other fight I figured I'd show is this one. 'Cause this is the real meat grinder of a fight when you're a beginner because it's pretty tough. They've got a real army, and I want to kind of mix and match my army to try and deal with it. So I've got currently going on here, I've got a hero. I'm definitely going to want these archers. I think these wolves are going off into this group because they're just not strong enough. They're going to get eaten alive the moment this thing triple attacks. And I'm going to come down here and what's my stack? What are we doing here? So hero and archer goes over. I trade the archer for. You see, this is the thing. I think I trade the archer for the. Yeah, I trade the archer for the alchemist unit, who needs to probably go start harvesting. So since he's got harvesting booths at the start, which I didn't realize until my last run, I'd rather have him grab all the easy to harvest stuff. So like there's some junk over here. So I'm gonna just send him out on his own. Because this is a full stack. It's a full stack without ranged, but it's going to have pack tactics. It's got one range. I don't know. We'll see what I do. But either way, these two are going in here, and that's going to be my fighting stack. Again, that's mostly because he's going off even though he's a tier 2 because he does white damage, and this guy, if we click on him, 50% elemental, 50% white. So just to show you what I've been alchemying, I don't have anything special. I've got some potions of fire breathing, and I've got the fairy grass that I took. I found time to take that as quickly as possible. It starts right here, so I just sent my stack over to it and harvested it before this popped up, and I waited one turn to get it, so it was one less turn, but whatever. Oh, it's yelling at me, right? We want this a sap maxed out, and the tower, yes, the tower. Should I build a study? I should build a study. Studies are good. So basically, I'm going to kind of wait for him to come to me. I don't want him to accidentally. I think he just beelines your tower every time. He doesn't take any fights. He ignores everyone. But if he attacks this, he will murder it, and I will cry. So you're going to go up here and take this watchtower. It's always a nice early take. And then I'm going to check also this guy. Oh, also elemental resistant, not white resistant. So there's something to be said for keeping him. But I think I want to melee. I don't know, maybe I just have the cutthroats tie him up, and I put that guy in, and I just bombard him from range. I've got 2 healers. Well, we'll give it a try, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to try it like this, and if I wind up regretting it, well, we'll try it the other way. Oh, did I get? Yes, I know. I just want to check something. So, I think it's a bug, but if you don't let this show up, you don't make any progress towards it. I've crafted more than 3 potions / foods and whatnot. Rations, and I think that's because it wasn't triggered because I only saw that page for a second and then just went on to the other pages because yeah, I know what it says, and oops, now I'm in a situation where I'm not happy. So what can we make? Finian beer. I really think this is not great. I guess it's good in the mid game. Let's see what we can get away with. 2, 4, that should be 6. 2 focus potions. Yeah, I'd rather have focus potions, I think. I don't know if I want to save these for anything else. Yeah, we'll find out. Again, I'm probably redoing this turn, to be honest. And as you can see, my income's a little bit negative right now, but that's just because they're taking this thing, and I'm about to take that thing. Actually, the NPC cleared that for me. A roaming swarm of beasts attacked the people there, so I didn't even have to do the fight, which sort of sucks, because I wanted the XP. Oh, cool. So, that's the turn. Here he comes. Wow, really just falling out there. All right. Again, I like taking the fight in the field, but I do want him to be in my domains. I would like him to be in one of these squares. I don't want to fight in my tower because I feel like the tower map kind of sucks. It's very difficult to fight in. Maybe that's on purpose. Like, hey, you should take your fights before that happens. You're going to get me some pumpkins and other toys, and you're basically just going to wait because I don't want him to... I don't want to fight him in his domain. Actually, that's probably a good thing to point out. Do they show domain? I forget. No, I don't know. Expand their domain to some creatures, blah, 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 blah. I know there's somewhere where it says, like, what your domain is doing. Like, it's before the fight, within your domain. +1 willpower, +1 armor, +2 damage. So I definitely want to take that fight. Oh, no, 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 no. With the domain buff on all my units, because that's significant. So we will just check that no one else has anything to do. I hope this is an auto win, so I don't have to Son of a. Okay, well, we get to see this. I'm pretty sure they should be able to do this without losing a unit, but we'll see. Hey, it's the same map as before, but they don't have a ranged unit, so yeah, they just run up and smack him. Doggos. I feel like the point of these guys is they have very. God, you took a lot of damage. They have very little health. Ugh. Maybe I put you in here and put a dog in front of you. What's your armor? 8. So dogs are just better goblins, right? What's your full health? 55. Yeah, they have 5 more health than a goblin, so they're not actually that much worse than these guys. And these guys can normally go up and hold. So again, I want to make sure they can't double attack either of my units without taking an opportunity attack. My goblin is going to come up behind them, but not within range. I want him actually. I was just curious if I could get a flank in any way, but he's got to go all the way around here, or he's got to destroy this and sneak around. So we'll send him that way. And then he's not going to take damage. So I'm actually just going to go up and get some damage on these guys. So that when they're fighting, it's resistance. Well, then maybe we heal him. I don't know. Let's do some maths. Oh, oof, yeah, that's scary. But if I attack him, I think he dies. We'll see how this goes. I might be dropping some rations. Oh, they're not guarded yet. So I think if I guard, I mean, that's still a ton of damage, but it's better. Oh, he took the attack of opportunity to go for my unit. See, they're smart. I don't like that. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. I can save it. That's the good news. We go in, we get the flank. The goblin gets the kill. And then you move 1. We ration. Keep him alive. And then we heal again. Remember, rations don't end turns, so that's why that's so powerful. So that should be okay, I hope. Is that enough? It's barely enough. Hopefully he doesn't die from burning. Okay, it doesn't even proc the burning. So again, another little quick and easy. Hey, here's how you play unbalanced. You got to think a little bit more, be a little more careful. I had to use a ration. You know, if I didn't use a ration, I would have lost that unit. But the unit is more valuable than the ration. So if you don't, if you play kind of like how people play Skyrim or RPGs, Final Fantasy and whatnot, you're just sitting on all your stuff. You're gonna have a much harder time. Yeah, looping them around this way is probably a good use of this stack. Don't do what I did. Move less spaces. Make sure you can see where you're moving to. All right, it's just him. We'll wait him a turn because we don't want to do anything. I guess I could be building his lodge, maybe? Yeah, I knew you did. So this is actually easy enough to fix, though, because unless they get attacks on the wolf's first turn, that could suck because they can. Okay, right. Defenders always get to go first. Thank God for that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna huddle up, and we're going to heal because screw that. And they can run to me, and once again, I don't even want him anywhere near them. Can you get in there? No, you can't. I could fight in the forest. Ooh, you can actually get in there. Start pinning them down, but he would take double attacks. I'd kind of rather have them come to me once again. Oh, actually, an important thing to note. I'm okay running up and guarding in their face because I'm going to get my full 3 attacks because it starts, I think it refreshes on each person's turn. Or it refreshes on the start of the enemy turn, is I believe how it kind of works. I don't know. Point is, it's worth running up there sometimes. Now, I'm not going to have any focus left to heal with when I'm done with this, but I really don't want to lose either of these units, and I don't want to use rations yet. I think he should be fine. They'll probably come in and throw torches at me. Yep. But as we'll see, well, that's what you get, isn't it? So, I'm just straight up going to redo that. Again, this is part of why I'm playing Unbalanced now, is to learn these things. So I have a lot of start and stop stuff. Probably should have just quick saved it. But since I want to show off a very specific thing, I'm going to try and maybe just skip what I did that time. Yeah, so you're going to go over the pumpkin patch. You are going to go here, but I'm not going to take the fight because it doesn't really matter. Oh, I'm going to go here just so I can get it revealed. And then abort. I want to see if they become 3 or something. And then I'm going to just end turn. Yep, force end turn. Here he comes. Ugh. Okay, so now I have to take the tower fight, which sucks. But I would rather take the tower fight in my domain than take the non-domain fight, or possibly even in his domain. As you saw, they're like really angry. It's a -10 instead of a -5. College of Primordial Knowledge, that's new to me. That's a good area for it to be. It's pretty easy to get up there, especially if you send the Wisp. But if you want to send an army, which is ideal, and now I know that I probably want to send these guys that way, so, that's a thing. All right, let's do the fight. See how it goes. Wow, really? It says it's a hero. Wow. Okay, so I guess if you kit yourself out now correctly, you can just auto-resolve this. I'm going to try and do the fight. I would absolutely take this as an auto-resolve because I think I will do worse than this. I think there's good odds I mess up this fight, but learning experience, show everyone, I guess, what not to. Yeah, see, I feel like if you're defending, well, I guess I kind of came in afterwards, but nonetheless, I feel like you should normally get the high ground here. It really bothers me that you don't always get that. I don't know that there's any argument to like going over here. Well, maybe, because then maybe I can come around. The main thing I think about is, can I engage this fire golem? But at the same time, who's blocking this guy? He is incredibly dangerous. He does a lot of damage. Yeah, 27 melee. He's fatigued, which is nice. But I don't know. And you do what? Elemental 20, yeah. And where do I want to take the fight? Because like if I run up here, he's just gonna walk up and smack me. I think I at least want to go to there, so he has to come to one of his yellow moves, so he can't just wipe me out in one turn. Then again, his first turn, he almost always runs up in roars for the willpower debuff. So, yeah, that's a thing, too. What is our plan here? Oh, right, you have volley. That does a bunch of damage. Oh. I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to try and move there. So, that one, you get behind him. You come over behind as well. Can he get to that square? Yes, he can. He's threatening all of that. So there's about the safest spot that's close. Move you. And again, can he get to that square? No, so I can go right there. It's very important to get this archer in range, because if they set up a good volley shot, I want to take it. Yeah, no one's going to be in range because I am trying to space him out. And we're just going to defend. He's going to come in and probably roar. After they light my guys on fire, there's the roar. So, you have an easy ranged attack, but I could get a flank. That's what I should have done. I should have split my forces to be ready to flank him, because I want to get as many flanking shots as possible. So, I think the best flank, and I don't want him to like go, oh, but I can also just disengage you and murder you from here. So I have to be very careful, but we'll take the flank. You will then take a hit. No, you will not. Because he will murder you. You will also get the murdered. Let's see. I don't think you do much, even with a flank, but it doesn't hurt to take it, so I'm going to try it. And then you're going to once again go somewhere over here. Let's see how this goes. I'm being a little greedy here, again, to turn him around. The odd thing is I'd love to burn an action on this guy so that he gets his flank hit, but then doesn't get destroyed by the counterattack. I could pop a ration. I'm probably not going to. I am going to put this guy over here so he doesn't just walk over and murder him. He might walk over and murder him. That is a mistake I have made. Or he might walk over and murder him. Whole lot of walking and murdering available to him. I think this guy just has to defend because otherwise he gets killed. I don't think he has to ration. What's his full health? 75. Yeah, it's not quite worth it. I want to wait until he gets the full 15, and then that's the turn. Let's see how it goes. Yep, that tickles. And then here comes the fire, and then the burning damage, and will you look at that, he's almost freaking dead. And he has no actions to do anything. This is what's so brutal about this fight. So I think we take the ranged attack. Oh, thank God. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That's good damage. You should be able to kill him for sure. You have to heal, and you have to heal. So he's going to go over here. Oh, shoot. I should have moved here so I could do a ration. That's what I meant to do. What's your damage on him? It won't kill him, probably. So then I might even just do this. Take as little damage on him as possible because goblins are weak. This should be okay. Eep. Yeah, worked out. Didn't have to use a ration. He is completely, morally broken, but we can just heal him up. And now we've got 2 people in melee with this unit, and we're going to be taking good shots on him. And then this guy's going to run up and... Do I heal him more? Yeah, I heal him more, because now we don't care about the Berserker Shroom. Because remember, the Berserker Shrooms give you a huge damage boost, but they also give you an armor debuff. And so you want to be careful with that against big units like that demon. So they both get their attacks, and there we go. Okay, I actually did okay. So that was the main thing I wanted to show. I guess I'll play a little bit more, just because there's that other fight with the Medusa that comes next. So I'll show that one off. Again, I'm using this 10 gold tier 2 hard unit as a crutch. I don't know what happens if you take another path on some of your earlier choices, how you get over this, but we'll see. So I did that. They are now nearly fully healed. I'm going to go here so they end their turn there because it heals faster, and we don't care about any of that. And now I'll be fighting in his domain. I could buff up. In fact, I'm going to make a save. Ghost Demon. Just because there's an argument that I can't take this fight yet. We'll see. And crafty stuff. That. No, I can't. Oh, but I can that. Do I want that right now? Yeah, I want that right now. Dark Feast is really good. It's not nearly as good as some of the other options. I have to do this fight again. Yeah, I hate to show all this stuff twice, but I've never taken the time to learn how to edit videos right. And I know like my audio sucks on this, so I appreciate those of you sticking with this. Charge. Okay. So yeah, they did the same thing as last time. How far can you throw your torches? Yay far. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to step him back. Because that's a pretty dangerous engagement. And that might have been part of the problem, is we're just going to retreat into the forest. Because these wolves can easily get into the forest. Yeah. Yeah, they can. Can you get into the forest? So he has to take that square or that square. X, technically. I don't want him to take that one, so he's going to that one. You then take this one, because if they do their ranged attack again, it'll be at a disadvantage. On them at least. And you come around and just drop the heal and the damage buff. I know it'll take more damage. Well, actually, I don't know if it matters against these guys, because, yeah, they deal elemental damage. I don't know that armor... Oh, physical and elemental. Okay, so yes, I am increasing their risk against that. That's good to know. I had just assumed it was physical, so I am not the smart. Jeez, that's so much damage. Okay, we're using some rations. Ration. Ration again. All right. You go on in and get melee with him. And then you go over here. God, I don't know if I even want to go over there. You go here. You go here. Everybody defends up. And then hopefully this turn goes better. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I probably should be more aggressive with the wolves because they do a ton of damage due to I don't know what, actually, now that I say that. I should check that. I was going to say pack tactics, but I don't think wolves come with pack tactics. I think they can get pack tactics. Oh, no, they come with pack tactics. So yeah, more wolves, more better. And maybe this can become a pack tactics stack where I'll get him pack tactics. He's currently got greedy. And get him pack tactics, and we'll get, a lot of damage going. I've never played a more aggressive stack like that, where the goal is to kind of alpha strike your opponents and kill them before they kill you. I am much more suited to the defensive stuff, and I'm going to leave them there because I know there's junk over here if I just wander off into the forest, and they need to heal. So, I'm going to cut it on... I feel like it's pointless to cut it. Those of you who are into this are into it. Might as well see what I'm doing. Once again, I'm back in the positive because my domain grew and I'm getting that. I'm still missing 2 gold and 2 research a turn because of that. And I'm missing an all fire tick, which is annoying, but whatever. I immediately rush Primordial Forest out because that's what you do. All right, they're basically at full health. No, I haven't ended turn yet. So we're going to end turn. Yep, force end turn. Everybody hunker down, be safe. Quest, sure. Yep. Yep. I always get that early some games, and other games I don't see it for like 20 turns. I don't know why. It's either like the first 5 turns, or I guess first 10 turns. 12, 20. Yeah, I'm even gonna wait them another turn there. I don't want them to die. It's just that simple. They, however, are as good as they're gonna get at 345. So it says it's a 183 fight. Again, I could auto resolve this for learning curve reasons. Oh, you're hunters. I swear this was a fire elemental before, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's always been hunters. But yeah, we'll show off this one. Sometimes she runs up and stuns you first turn, sometimes she doesn't. We absolutely want the cutthroats to be the one farthest forward. So what we're going to do is offer up the cutthroats as bait, move you over here, and then kind of get behind this wall that we've created. Like, I could take pot shots and stuff, but I know that this Medusa is going to come up and use their Petrifying Gaze, which will stun them. And yeah, it needs to be him or else. Like, I also got, one of the things that really helped here is I got that missile reduction. I just realized that's what lowered the damage from the elemental, and that's going to lower the damage here. So this fight would have been harder if I hadn't gotten that. So keep all that in mind if you're having trouble. Like it might just be not a total luck thing, but yeah, he's taking 4 there instead of more. They didn't use Petrifying Gaze. Huh. That is surprising. I think I just heal with him because it's one target and his elemental damage is not great versus this. Oh no, it is. Okay. So what are we doing here? You're probably just attacking because 3 of you is great. I'm willing to like start playing nasty here and trying to engage that. I think he's fine health-wise. Yeah, full health. And then do you get a green shot from here? You don't. So you're going to go here, just so I can maybe get another flank next turn and start doing green. Ooh, did I mess up? No, you'll live. But yeah, you got to watch archers on your goblin shaman. They will just eat you alive. And he is going to defend because he is hurt tremendously. And that was off 2 attacks. Ooh, he had no actions, so they get to move away. Or, no, I don't actually know why they got to do that. But they definitely could have just killed my shaman. Why did you get to do that? Do you have... Ah, yeah, it doesn't trigger attacks of opportunity. That sucks. Oh well. He's going to just run in an attack, because again, we want them to take a lot of damage on the attacks and the opportunity attack that's coming. I have no way of engaging this unit now. It terrifies me. I'm going to see if I can just murder it. Oof, this is scary. This is really scary. How much damage do you do? Tickle, tickle, tickle. You need to run. I'm not going to risk it. I do not want to lose a Goblin Shaman. I can't heal both of you. I think that one's fine. Then again, she could just come up and kill him. See, what's going to happen is I think this Medusa is going to come up and murder my Goblin. And I don't know that I have... Ooh, I should have checked this beforehand. It only takes 1 action. It's 11 to 16, whereas I get 16 to 22. I could do 2 fire breaths, or I could fire breath that away. No, I can't. I should have checked that beforehand. So something like that is maybe okay. Maybe I do need to heal that goblin because of this. So yeah, we'll do that. And she might just murder him as well. We'll see. Going for my archers. As long as they live. Awesome. They did not die. Because now I can just come in and clean this up. So, cool. I'd like to obviously heal with my other units. So, he's going to come and just do that. I want those archers at full health. He's going to go over here and just use his throwing knives. Not even take the ranged retaliation, and then finish him off. Alright, that could have been cleaner, but it wasn't a disaster. It was almost a disaster. So, keep in mind, they're nimble. They don't care about opportunity attacks. And set up smarter than me. But that's at least the fight. Plus some other fights. I'll show you the level ups. Definitely the resistance. As you saw, they're very, very weak. So anything that keeps them alive longer. Same thing. And now, especially, like, if I go up against enemies with ranged white damage, like Goblin Shamans, this thing's just a tank. Yep, now they hate me even more. That's the fun part of balanced. Oh, actually, since I've done all this, if you've listened to this much of me rambling, um, one of the things that they're doing is in the next patch, they will let you pick, if you want, who your adversaries are, so which mages you're dealing with, and they'll let you customize your difficulty. So you don't have to do the predetermined difficulties, you can just take what you want. I'm going to move this guy here, make sure he ends his turn somewhere where he heals. And I don't want to hire anybody, even though I've got good money, because, well, actually, I now have this guard post in here, and I probably at least need to swap out. Well, okay, so normally I'd probably get a soldier and swap out this goblin, because as cute as the pack tactics team is, I'm not sure it's viable. But I'd like to try it, especially, I don't know what a primordial mage is. I think that's what I got my last run, and it'll give me a war mage. So maybe I'll do that. That means this guy's hiking this way, though, so go all the way over here. And yeah, I'll cut it there. I've got nothing else.